This is somebody else's content, but it's too good for me to not share here on my channel. But I never take credit for anyone else's work and content. So I'm gonna give her a mention and a shout out to the Pretty Oracle. I was watching this reading from her, and it sounded relevant to whatever is going on with me. And the way she's saying it, I couldn't say it. I can't say it like she can. So, because it's that good. And also, she has her own style of talking and saying things, which can really hit home. So I just want to get, the legalities out of the way here. I am not copying her work here. I am not stealing her work and content here. I am sharing just a small clip from one of her videos here on my channel, which is only like a couple of minutes long. Just gonna share a quick video clip from one of her recent readings, which would come under fair use, because I'm only sharing a couple of minutes from her reading, and I'm mentioning her name and giving her credit. And I hope that if at some point she comes across this video from me where I'm sharing a couple of minutes of her content, but I'm mentioning her name and I'm giving her credit, I hope that she'd understand, and I hope that she won't have a problem with it. I hope that she won't have a problem with me sharing a couple of minutes from one of her videos here on my channel. Now that I've got the legalities and the copyright issue out of the way, I just want to share this and document this here on my channel, because, as it's happening, because I want to keep a record of things as they are happening. Because what she's saying there is exactly what's happening in my situation and with me. And with me, it's like a cumulative effect. And what is a cumulative effect? Google says the meaning of cumulative effect is an effect produced by something happening over a long period of time. So this is everything that's been happening to me over a long period of time, meaning years. Another definition here says, if a series of events have a cumulative effect, each event makes the effect greater. And another definition says, the state in which a series of repeated actions have an effect greater than the sum of their individual effects. So that's what's going on with me. With me, this is like, a cumulative effect of everything that has been going on for years now, and even just with, or even this whole lifetime of mine, but also even just with all these parties. And there have been many in, nearly 5 years now, because I've been going through spiritual warfare for nearly 5 years now, because this is the 5th year going, and we're in October, which means, we are nearly at the end of the 5th year too. And, these people and the secret society people and others as well have been throwing so much black magic and voodoo at me, and witchcraft and sorcery and spell work at me non-stop, day and night, and sending many negative and dark entities at me as well, and using negative and dark entities against me too. So, like, it's been non-stop with me, these people waging spiritual warfare and throwing all kinds of spell work at me, including death magic and death spells, for years now, non-stop, every day, every night. And even, there's even something going on with frequencies and, the frequency torture. And I'm not sure how they're doing it with the frequency thing at this point, so I'm not gonna talk about that right now. But there's something going on with frequencies too, and frequency torture. I'm actually hearing, frequencies in my ear right now, as usual. It's like it's non-stop, and that's like, torture in itself. My spirit guides are giving me EMP, electromagnetic pulse, with it, but I'm still like, yeah, but how are they doing it? Because that is the part where I'm like, I need to have more insight and understanding. It's like, how are they doing EMP attacks or electromagnetic pulse attacks? How are they throwing EMP attacks or electromagnetic pulse attacks at me? With these, frequencies and all this frequency torture all the time too. Plus all the other black magic and voodoo and spell work, including, like all types of spell work. They haven't left anything in that's, in the books, like, spell work books or grimoires or whatever they're called. It's like they haven't left any stone unturned when it comes to throwing spell work at me. It's like they're torturing and tormenting me with all of it every day, every night, non-stop for years now. And only I know the torment, the torture and torment of it, because I'm living it, and I've been living it for years now, and I'm still living it every day and every night. I'm still living with this torture and torment that they keep throwing at me with all of these different things. And only I know what I'm going through, what I've been going through, and what I'm still going through every day, every night. And then they want to come in my comments, because they watch me, my ops and enemies watch me. Then they want to, come in my comments and try and provoke me on top of everything else they've been doing to me and are doing to me every day, every night, behind the scenes, in terms of negative energy work, i.e. Black magic, dark magic, voodoo, all kinds of spell work, including death magic and death spells, including this frequency torture that my spirit guides keep giving EMP or electromagnetic pulse attacks with. I'm still trying to figure that out. And they're also been giving me CIA and projects, and CIA's Project Stargate. So I'm just wondering if, CIA is also attacking me in terms of, their Project Stargate, and if these frequency attacks and this frequency torture, and my spirit guides keep giving me EMP attacks or electromagnetic pulse attacks with this. So then, there's, what? Even CIA is attacking me, with this, like on top of everything else and everyone else attacking me with all the black magic and voodoo and spell work, and including death magic and death spells, including sending negative and dark entities at me to torture and torment me too, and attack me too in my sleep. And this is why I'm saying that this is like a cumulative effect going on with me at this point. of all of these things happening to me for years now, for a very long period of time now, for years now. And not just happening to me, but being done to me, towards me on purpose, to torture and torment me on purpose every day, every night, by more than one party simultaneously at the same time. And I'm only one person here, and all of these people and multiple parties ganging up on me, on just one person, and a woman on top of it. So, people gotta question, why are they trying so hard to stop me, control me, even kill me, take me out, get me out of the way? And as I said, then they, watch me, and then they want to come into my comments and leave comments in order to provoke me, trying to provoke me on top of everything else. And then if I end up, responding, and obviously I respond in public here on my channel, then they want to make me look like the bad guy. Then they make me look like the bad guy. Because they're doing all this behind the scenes, in the shadows. No one can see them, right? So no one can see them doing all this to me because it's unseen. No one else can see them doing this to me. They're doing this behind the scenes, in the shadows. But when I sit here in public and respond, then they make me look like the bad guy. Then they make me look like I am the angry one, or that I have a problem, or that I'm crazy, or that I'm schizophrenic, or that I have an anger issue, or I am the angry one. When it's them throwing all of this stuff at me from behind the scenes, every day, every night, torturing me, tormenting me, even sending negative and dark entities at me to torture and torment me non-stop, every day, every night. Even sexual attacks in my sleep. And I was thinking of sharing this in a separate video, but now I'm thinking I'll just share it in this video. The night before, I was under attack again by someone who, and I know who it was, so I'm not gonna say, who it was now. But this person, sent a dark entity at me. Like he was doing sex magic. Again, even, I've been going through sex magic attacks, for a long time too. Like this is year 3 going with this person doing sex magic on me. This particular person, this particular party. And, who knows, there could be a few others, or actually, there actually could be others who have, thrown sex magic at me too, and sexual entities and sex demons like succubus and incubus, at me too. Or to attack me through them, or to, sexually attack me in my sleep through them. The sexual attacks have not been too extreme with me because, I have my spirit guides and angels protecting me, and even my own soul, in my sleep. But it is still a violation. I still feel violated sexually. Even if it is, spiritual and energetic violation, like even if it is on a spiritual and energetic level, it's still a violation. And when it comes to karma, it is the worst violation of it all. And so this person was attacking me the night before, and I was, obviously it was like 2 in the morning or sometime around there, and I was obviously kind of asleep, but I woke up because I wake up when I'm under attack, and so I was feeling something over my crown chakra, and my spirit guides, who were there for me too, protecting me. I was telepathically getting the word entity, 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 entity. And I was like, okay, all right. And then I kind of fell asleep again, or it was like that kind of half asleep, half awake state where I saw, or I was shown, this person doing magic at me, sex magic at me. And I was also shown, or I was given the sense of this dark entity that he was sending at me, like right then. And it was like I was in a kind of a dream state, because I kind of got the sense of this dark entity that this man was working with and sending at me right then, like the other night, to attack me sexually. Because that's one of the ways that they want to trap me. But it was almost like my spirit guides were showing me in real time that this person was doing sex magic on me right then. And this dark entity, whether it was a succubus, because what I heard telepathically was a female voice. And I also got a siren with it too. So sirens are entities too, or negative or dark entities too. Mermaids, yes, thank you. They're just reminding me of. They just gave me the word mermaid, because that's another thing my spirit guides have been giving me. Mermaid deities, marine spirits. Marine means water spirits, but these marine spirits or water spirits or mermaids or succubus, incubus, siren spirits, these are negative and dark entities. These are negative and dark spirits. So I was almost getting the sense of this entity talking to this man, and it was almost there was almost a sense of like she was, I don't know, kind of maybe lying to him, or maybe it was more symbolic too that this entity has been lying to this man. But then at the same time, I also heard this entity tell this man that I cannot control her. Like this entity was telling this man that about me, that she cannot control me, that she has no control over me. So I mean, she can try attacking me sexually, but if I don't give in to it, then there's nothing she can do about me. She cannot control me. She does not have any control over me. And this has been the case with all of the dark entities sent at me. Like, they keep trying me. They keep sending dark and negative entities at me. They keep trying me. They keep trying it. And they keep trying me with all these dark entities. But it's like the dark entity herself is telling you that she cannot control me, that she does not have any control over me. And you're still not getting it, and this man is still not getting it. He still wants to continue attacking me. And of course, there's something else going on as well, which I want to keep private for now. But, you know, if this man is watching me, he'll know what I'm talking about. And, you know, they've been getting in my head, trying to mind control me, trying to manipulate me, trying to trick me. I'm just being transparent here, because with me, you know, that there's a level of transparency that comes with me, because I don't know if anyone else would share things to this level, to this extent, like I do, like I am. And so, you know, trying to trap me just in any way that they can. They've been trying everything, every trick in the book, every spell work in the book. And, you know, and then but, you know, when I heard this entity say in my dream state to this man that I cannot control her, I don't have any control over her. And then, you know, I saw a black cat through my third eye, and I got the name Bast with it, which told me this was the that I had the Egyptian goddess Bast protecting me right at that time from this man's magic and from this dark entity. And of course, the Egyptian goddess Bast has been around me in spirit and protecting me as well. So when I saw, you know, a black cat through my third eye, I knew that it was the Egyptian goddess Bast who was protecting me at that time and from that attack, and showing me in real time what was going on. Like, you know, that the man was doing sex magic at me, and he was sending this, you know, dark entity at me to attack me, and all of that. Like, the Egyptian goddess Bast was like showing that to me as it was happening in real time on the other side, and she was protecting me at the same time from, you know, from, I guess, from the attack getting any worse, let's just say that. But she was there to protect me, and she was just making her presence known to me through my third eye, that, you know, to let me know that it was her, that it was the Egyptian goddess Bast protecting me at that time, you know, the night before when this attack was happening. And it was her who was showing me all this going on the other side, with what this man was doing and what this, you know, this dark entity was doing, and to me, of course, and what they were both doing to me and trying to do to me, and what this dark entity was telling this man, that, oh, you know, I cannot control her, I don't have any control over her. And this man, you know, it's like he still doesn't want to listen. He still doesn't want to stop, even when the dark entities are telling this man that they don't have any control over me, that they, in the end, there's nothing they can do to me. But no, this man just want to, you know, keep attacking me. So it's like, this is what's been going on with me for years now. As I said, year 5 going now, and we're nearly at the end of year 5 too now. Like this is October 2023. And again, this is the Halloween month, and Halloween's coming at the end of the month. That's another potent time for these magicians to, carry out their attacks. So this is what's been going on with me, and this is what these people have been doing to me and keep doing to me. They keep attacking me from behind the scenes. And, obviously this is spiritual warfare. This is energy work. So, other people cannot see it. And even me, I get shown some of it, but, most of the time it's more like I feel it. And even I cannot see it, but, I feel it. I feel all the spell work. It's just that these magicians that just cannot have the desired effect that they want. So that's what's been going on with me, and that's what is still going on with me. And, these people keep attacking me from behind the scenes, and then, they come into my comments to provoke me on purpose. And then if I respond and, then, they make me look like I'm the bad guy, like I'm crazy, and that, I am the one who's angry. They make me look like the one who's angry, when they're the ones who've been doing all this to me every day, every night for years now, from behind the scenes, torturing and tormenting me every day, every night, with all the spell work, with sending dark entities at me. But, they want to make me look like the bad guy. They want to make me look like I am the angry one. Now let me finish up this message with sharing a quick audio clip from the Pretty Oracle, and it will actually sum it all up. Okay, here we go.
It's like they're saying you're something. They're demonizing you because you stepped away from whatever constraints or whatever traditional values that they had. You didn't like it. Or it could be a man who narcissized your ass, that was your handler to keep you in a box. You separated from whatever it is that was a stronghold over you and or your bloodline. So they're calling you names and demonizing you while sending that particular demon at you. So, for example, she's a Jezebel anyway, while sending a Jezebel spirit at you. She's a whore, while sending a doorknob pumping spirit at you. She's insane, while sending a spirit of insanity at you. And they're watching you and waiting for you to react and recording it. She's angry while tormenting the hell out of you. So when you react, you the angry one, and they got the microphone and the recorder waiting. If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here and the microphone. And we're all alone or some shit like that. No, we not. Somebody's recording something. Whatever it is that they thinking that they're going to catch you doing, or in a way that they're going to catch you acting, is going to benefit them with the Ten of Pentacles. And this is a whole family and a man. Like I said before, this could be the powers that be.
The powers that be included. And where she actually said they're calling you names. I mean, that actually reminded me of I was, because I'm psychic and I can psychically and clairaudiently and telepathically pick up on energies, pick up on people's thoughts, or what they're thinking about me or what they're saying. And I was recently I was picking up on someone calling me names, and I was actually picking up on the particular cuss word that they were using. And of course, and then I mentioned in a previous video that, and another time I picked up a man energetically, or I picked up the energy of a man psychically, energetically, and this man was laughing at me. And then another time I picked up on a man thinking or saying she is full of herself. Like this man was thinking or saying that about me, and I picked up on that psychically. So and then they want to make me look like I'm the bad guy, I am the crazy one, I am the angry one, when this is all what they keep doing to me and keep throwing at me from behind the scenes non-stop. This kind of energy is, what I keep picking up on. And the things that I've just mentioned, I mean, these things are actually, obviously people in my audience that I was picking up on. Like there's these people who are obviously throwing spell work at me and sending entities at me, but I can even pick up on people on my audience, or, some of them who are kind of, if they watch me and then they don't like, what I'm saying or whatever else, and whatever other issues they may have with me. And then, they end up calling me names and cussing me out, and I can hear them. I can even hear the particular cuss word they're using too. Or if someone watches me and then, he laughs at me, I can pick up on that. Or if someone watches me and then he's thinking or saying, oh, she's full of herself, I picked up on that too. That's what being a psychic is like. I can pick up on people's energies. And sometimes even what, they're thinking and saying, and even when they're just laughing at me and mocking me. Anyway, I just wanted to document this as it's happening. I'm going to leave it there. Over and out.